And we're back like nothing even happened. 10 months. Anyways, guys, be consistent. That's the motto of this video. And it really haunts you if you miss an opportunity where you would have been this or would have been that, but you didn't become it. And it really disturbs your brain. And I want to share my uh, journey through this big university that I'm currently in and all of the opportunity that I have. And I want to share to you from what I've learned, and you know, you would be able to remove the mistake that I've made. And I want to be completely honest. So I came here in September 2024. It's called American University in Bulgaria, located in Blagovgrad. And I came here late. The visa process, everything was really, really hard. I'm from Ethiopia, so like all of the process, I think it would be even 10 times harder if you're from Africa. And I came here September 27th, met amazing friends, and I was confused at one point, like because this is what I was dreaming about. Like this is where I would always ask God, God, I need this. God, please. And God did this for me, and now I'm in my dream, and I'm still confused of what I'm doing, and it's really struck me that time. September 30 with my first class here. Everything was amazing. The university is like top class. Everything is available in this university. But what I've learned is there have been a lot of opportunities. I'm not saying like I missed all of the opportunities. I'm saying I could have done more. And this I could have done more, I really hate this word because you had that opportunity and it's like you missed it and you're just trying to regret what you've done. You could have done it, like it was right there, and I wasn't be able to cope with this in my brain. I was kind of stressed. I really expected to, do something big, like while I'm out of Ethiopia, and I gotta do something really big. And then when I come back, at least like all of the investments my family made for me would really be sufficient, and all would be happy. And that's how I just depicted it. 1 year is completely enough for me to change. I was wrong. I it was far off. Consistency problem had really been one of my issues. Even in the gym, I'm not saying I didn't like add more weight, like I'm getting big, but still I could have done more. This is the word that I'm hating, but what I've learned so far is you shouldn't be saying I could have done more. You had that opportunity right there, you gotta grab it. And that's what I've learned. So I went to the gym. I was 59 kg, and I'm just getting advices from big guys who are like 100 kg and stuff. And they motivated me to go on and do whatever I want. I started going to the gym, and I don't have a cycle, or I don't have like a correct time management for the gym. No schedule whatsoever. I just feel like it. If I feel like it, I would go. If I don't feel like it, I won't. And since I was making a newbie gain, I could see like I made changes. So in turns, my brain would be like, okay, he made change, so he doesn't need to do all that, and I wouldn't be going to the gym regularly. And December happened, and all the break happened too. And I told my brain, okay, this is the break now. I gotta log in. That's how I always supposed to do. But I didn't again. I became too comfortable. I'm not trying to blame everything on myself. There have been some problems that I encountered because I need to stay in my friend's house, and I didn't know the city. And when you're out of the country, it's really hard for you to get accustomed to it. It's been 3 months, but I was still blaming myself. Yet I don't know what I blame myself for. That's the thing. And January, second semester, I got like a second semester freshman. And the whole thing that really annoyed me is when I was able to do more in academics, but I didn't. I somehow started not doing well in academics, and this was one of the points that have been really bothering me. So, one problem I would say is a focus problem that I encountered. Focus, nobody should take away your focus from you, not anything. And I've seen it myself, it's a big problem. It's a really big problem. Someone takes your focus, that means just takes your life. You need to focus to achieve certain things in your life. And if you're not doing this, it will be a big problem. And the second lesson I've learned is just don't let anyone take your focus away like that. You have to be able to say, no, I don't want to do this. And you have to be able to stand for yourself. A lot of my friends, my dearest friends, been telling me just stand for yourself, say no. But even my dad, out of all, but I didn't get used to saying no. And second lesson is learn to say no. Like when you don't want to engage in certain stuff, just say no. I don't want to. So this is the second lesson I've learned. And I went to work and travel, which is amazing. Amazing. I got accepted because I was rejected one time. All of the story that I've mentioned in my previous video. I got accepted. I was really happy. Went to Colorado and I worked two jobs. And I worked a third job for like a week, and they stopped somehow. It was great. I really loved it. I really loved it there. And what I've been seeing there too had been that problem with focus and consistency is playing in my work too. I sometimes lose focus while I'm doing my job, and I've been, blamed by my employer saying, you shouldn't do that. And this all comes to screen time. Just don't be losing your focus like this. It has to be really important. You should say no to any social media contents. You should be a creator, not a consumer. And this thing had been following me even in my work. I'm not saying I did bad, but sometimes I'll just lose focus. And I enjoyed my stay there. I made a couple of progress in myself. I've seen like America's culture is just work, 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 and yeah, I thought like I took all of the stuff that they taught me, and I would be able to do that anyways. And I came back here, and somehow the focus still is a problem. I After I got out of environment where everything was work, work, work to alone myself, this whole work, work, work stuff just disappeared like that. And it was a big problem. It was a big problem. I've seen it. So the third lesson I will give you is be in an environment where you would just work with everyone. Every focus should be about work. Everything should be about work. So this is the third lesson that I've learned. And September 2025, I'm talking about. Just got here too. I'm a second year now. And like at some point the time would just pass by like this. Like now I'm almost third year, and you have to get used to doing a lot of stuff, because now since we're aging, there was a scientific study that was made, like if you are uh, young, like 5, 10, 12, somehow the time seems to go slow, and the reason is like you're trying everything new, like your brain is getting accustomed to a lot of stuff. And when you see that problem now, like we know how to do almost everything, and the rest of thing is repetitive. That's why the time is just going fast. So you should get used to learning new stuff that would make your brain focused. And that was what I was doing. that I started doing. So I am not an excellent coder, but the whole vibe code thing is a big wave, and I wanted to get into it. I really focused into making an app. The app is called Bulk Bait for now. It's a bulk battle. It's usually used for like gym purpose. You would bet with your friends, like let's do this together, me and you. And after that, you would be able to see if your friend is making progress or not, and you would have streak for the bet for the stake. You could say like I would do chest, I would do triceps, and then also you have to include your meal because meal is extremely important too. And after you include both of those stuff, you would challenge your friend, you would send a request and he would join you, and you would go along the way to improve yourself in any scenarios. But for now I just focused only on gym. So I just started making like an app and I tried to immerse myself in it, learn a lot of stuff. And that was all that I've learned for the past year and 1 year and almost 2 years, I would say. Don't let anyone take your focus. Say no, and don't let don't bring the could have thing. You have the opportunity right now. You have to seize the opportunity. If it's gone, it's gone. So this is what I wanted to talk to you about today, guys. I wish I would be consistent with it. I would definitely try my absolute best to post regularly. I have also on my Instagram, I am trying to post regularly every single week. Make sure to join my Instagram and also my YouTube. I will try to update you on my life, and I hope you take an important lesson from me. Thank you very much. Take care, guys.